Incredible evening, everyone. All right, so we are back. I had to restart the live video, but we are back. How is everyone this evening? And now I'll be able to all right. So there we go. I'll be able to share with you guys exactly where the koalas came from this time because I'm prepared now because I remember it came from Creative Fabrica. But hello, everyone. I am Shakia, the professor of Soloholics Anonymous, Honestly Speaking, HS Sync 365, and 365 Creative Academy. I am your ultimate one-stop shop for all of your brand needs, from learning to designing it to the supplies that you need to print it out. And then I show you how to complete your projects. This particular design I used for a baby blanket. It, depending on when you're watching this, you can go back. It should be the very first video on our sister channel. If you're watching over on YouTube on Honestly Speaking's channel, you can also find it on my Facebook profiles as well. But I just did the blanket using our tacky roll. So I was able to print this in just 2 sheets. And I use a 12 by 10 easy press, or 10 by 12, however you look at it, easy press. And it took, was it 9? I think it was 9 presses, or maybe 12 presses total to do that. But you can definitely check out that video. It is up over on Honestly Speaking's YouTube channel. Now, this is not just for blankets. This can easily be made into a shirt. This can be put onto cards for like a full-on birth announcement. So you can make custom, cards that they can send to their families. You can use this for stickers and labels, digital designs. You can do things with like print and cut, like just regular prints. So it's not just for sublimation. If you want to design this and send it off to someone for white toner transfers, DTF transfers, you can do that as well. Once you learn how to design something in any program, but specifically Silhouette Studio, the possibilities are endless in how you can use it. All you have to learn to do is design it. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to really put this together from pre-made elements in, that you would bring into Silhouette Studio. Certain parts of it, if you want it, you definitely could recreate that yourself, but it becomes a lot easier when you do have pre-made elements. If this is something that you are interested in, hopefully you guys are still sticking around. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up before we get too deep into this and you're like all in awe, and forget to hit that like button. I am recording this live. So if you have any questions, oh, someone said on the wall. Yes, exactly. Because she just had some twin, well, not her, but she just welcomed some twin grandbabies. So yes, you definitely can do this. And they have a boy version and a girl version. All right. But now you just threw me all off down. But I am recording this live. So if you guys kind of hear me answer a question, one like, where is that coming from? This is recorded live. All right. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. Make sure you also share this video out. Y'all know I no longer do tutorials. That was about 2 years ago. I do mini classes, right? So you don't want to miss this one. Share it out. Share it with some others who you know may need to, like, they really, really, really want to learn Silhouette Studio. This mini session will definitely help them understand Silhouette Studio a little bit more, especially the trace tool. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Here is the artist that has the images. I did put it in the description of the video, so you guys can go there and find the artist. When you go through the link that's in the description, it is an affiliate link. I will receive a small commission for referring you guys to the site and to the artist. So if you like anything on here, please, please, please go through the link either that's in the description, or you go to my link tree. If you just click on Creative Fabrica and you type in like baby koala, her site is her page on Creative Fabrica definitely will come up. So as you can see, she has elements for all different animals. So you have pandas, you have elephants, there are some cute little bunnies. Oh wow, I'm not a big gnome person, but I love the way her gnomes are made. So we have some Easter stuff. We have cacti, gnomes. Oh my gosh, look at the baby cow. Oh, I like the cow. Oh wow. Okay, and there's some more cows. Look at the lady. I'm telling y'all, it's like I love, 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 love her work. And these are like little cookies. These are so cute to be able to go and mix and match them to spell out someone's name. So we have some more baby cows here. But the koala ones, oh my God, look at the pig, the chickies. I just love how super, super, super cute all of the elements are on her shop on Creative Fabrica. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna look for, oh my God, look at the elephants. All of the elephants. There are some bears. Here is the koala one. So there, like I said, there is one for a boy. So this is the one that's more of like the with the crown and like the sleepy one. And then here are other elements with the moon, and then there is this one right here, which has a moon also, but it has those elements that we're going to use, which is the wreath, and then we're going to use this particular image. But you can see there's so many different images that you can choose from. And some of them come like you get elements like the branches, and then you can really customize it however you want. Okay. All right. Let's go back over here, and I'm just going to go back real quick. I'm going to type in. Oops. So you can just see really quickly all of the ones that they have here for the koala. And on here, they only really show the girls, but in this set, they do have a boy, and it, just has he has a little crown on his head instead of the flower. All right. So now let's go over to Silhouette Studio. She says, I got the cupcake one. Yay! All right. So as you can see here, there's a lot of little boxes, right? Everything is an individual element. I mean, even the little parts on the clock. Um, if I'm not mistaken, the way this clock came, I ended up just using a birth stat one that I got from like a dollar deal from Design Bundles. Just use that and the ruler. It saved me, a couple minutes. At the very end, if you guys want to stick around, I'll show you that you can really create these yourself in Silhouette Studio. But if you're like on a time crunch, sometimes it's great just to be able to have elements that you can bring in and customize to fit your design. So the clock and the ruler came from a birth stats file. They also have circles, like the little circles like this, but you can easily do that part yourself. All right. Oh, and so with the hands on this, I believe it may have only come with one. I added the second one so that I can adjust it and make it match the time that I have written out. So the way that I have this, I can adjust this to match the time. All right. So first part of this is going to be tracing. All right. So the first part of this is tracing. When you bring in those images, they are going to be, here we go down here. They're going to be PNG images. Sometimes it will be JPEG images and it'll have a white background around it. If you have version 4.4, there is an auto PNG trace, and you may not have to, do this step, because if you have that selected, it's going to automatically remove any of those transparent areas. But if it's a JPEG, you'll have to trace and attach. Same exact steps. If there's like white on the edges, that's like a whole other thing to be able to get those to come out. But when it's a nice solid image, just do a trace and detach and it'll come away from it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Most people would probably take these and do them individually. Just taught this in one of my classes as well in my bachelor's program. You can trace all of these at one time, trace and detach them. So I'm going to put them all here. How do you know if you have to trace it? If you double click and you have just 4 dots, that lets you know that it is still like a full on PNG. When you see the edit points all the way around it, then you know that you've traced it. All right. So we're going to go to our trace tool, which is the one that looks like a little butterfly right here. Select trace area, place our box around it. So all of the elements all at one time. And we're going to increase our threshold until all of the edges are masked in yellow. So I'm going to end up going up to 100%, and that's fine. So we're going to go trace and detach. And you can still see not all the areas are filled in because Silhouette doesn't trace white. I'm going to go trace and detach. And in my classes for tracing, I really break down knowing how high or how low to take your threshold. So that's just going to take a little minute because we are doing several elements. So just don't touch anything. Allow it to do its thing. Oh, wait a minute. What just happened? I think Silhouette's going to shut down on me. Hold on one second, which is kind of weird because there's nothing else open. Yep, it's going to shut down on me. It's okay. Wait, did it shut down on me? Cancel. Yep, it definitely did. All right, let's try that again. Shall we? Give me 1 second to open it back up. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the, I'm not sure if it's a super chat or a super sticker, Don. Thank you so much. All right. I'm just waiting for Silhouette Studio to open back up. I don't even know why it shut down. It's still opening. Oh, she said the designs over on Creative Fabrica are 90% off. All righty. We're just waiting for this to pop up. Okay. Silhouette Studio is doing something kind of crazy. It's taking forever to come up. I have no idea what's going on. That's kind of weird. It's just not opening back. Oh, what's going on? It does, but I have been working on this file like all day, so I'm not sure. It's just acting crazy. Nope, I have no suggestions. It does that. It might be your computer, the memory, which on this computer, I mean, my memory is great. My hard drive is, great. So I'm not sure why it's happening. Silhouette is not connected like Cricut is to like anything. So nothing there would ever affect it. As far as like it being like a program wide outage, it's relative to your computer itself. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to try and open it up again and see what's going on. I would go to where you guys don't have to talk to my screen, but the lighting in here is horrible right now because I broke my ring light. Okay, there we go. It's back up. I don't know what happened the first time, why I didn't want to open back up. All right, the one thing I didn't do though, it didn't give me the recovered document back. Oh gosh. So let's see. Alrighty. It did not save anything. Luckily, I did save this as a file by itself. So give me a second just to find that koala birth announcement. I just need to fix something real quick. Just bear with me. I'm opening up this file and just resetting these up so I can show you how to trace and detach everything. Just bear with me just a moment here. Alrighty. There we go. Let's go back into this. All right. So I'm going to, I went and kind of, it was already together. I pulled it apart so I can just show you guys. All right, I'm going to just do these. It may have been something that had like too many small parts. So we're going to go back over to trace tool, select trace area, place our box. I'm going to increase my threshold and trace and detach. Okay. It's just acting funky because there's nothing even open. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to click on this one and move it to the side, click on this one and move it to the side, drag and select in this area, and you can see the boxes. So because there's no line color on it, it looks like nothing is there. If I turn the line color on, there's definitely something there. We're gonna go ahead and delete that. We're gonna do the same thing for all of these elements as well. So we're gonna go select trace area. I'm gonna place my box, increase my threshold, and trace and detach. Alrighty. We're going to click on each element, holding down shift as we click, move those out of the way, select everything that's here and delete. And I see that I lost a little bit of white here, but that's no worry because we just double click on it and then we're going to delete the edit points in that area so that we can get all of our little pieces back. Okay, wrong way. I just wanted to see which way it was going. All right, we're going to go like this. Delete point. Delete point. Okay, I don't have time for this. I'm just going to delete the bulk of them. And then I can always just go back in and draw it because trying to do it one by one is going to drive me absolutely insane. All right, so I'm just going to add one there in corner. And there we go. And there we go. All right, cool beans. Because I'm not cutting that out, I'm not worried about it not being right up on the ear. So now all of our pieces are in like our individual pieces. I believe this one was already done. It was. Now let's go over creating this part right here. Like I said, there are files that will have the circles for you, or you can create it yourself. So now we're going to make a circle. If you hold down shift, it becomes a perfect circle and fill it with color. Doesn't matter what color we start with. And then we want to make a few duplicates. So I'm going to come to replicate and I'm going to do like a row of 4. I'm just going to keep doing this. So like, let's just say there. I'm going to take the last one, hold down shift, click my arrow key, and I'm going to move that over quite a bit. Select them all, go over to transform, and your alignment tool space horizontally. So now I have some spacing in there. If I want a little bit more space, click on it, move it over a little bit more, select it, and space horizontally. Then we're going to go over to the replicate tool right here. It was already open, duh. And we're going to rotate one copy. Boom. All right. I'm going to hold down shift, move that up some to about there. And then I'm going to come in and delete everything at the bottom. If you want it to be more of a cross, you can keep it. But I'm going to delete that. Boom. There we go. We have our separation. Select them all. group them together, and you can change them, make them all one solid color. You can alternate the colors. This is the great part about when you go in and you're just designing stuff yourself. You can truly, truly customize it. All right. So now we're going to set up our information. I have this over here. I normally will have 30 million fonts. I type out everything that I need, and then I will make a duplicate and just pick a different font. And okay, if I like that one, maybe I like the name in that one, I'm going to duplicate it again, choose another font. It says go there. So that's normally how I choose my fonts. And I just figure out what looks good, like what I like, what looks good to me. For the name, normally you see there's a space there. I've actually already deleted the other one. I also normally write it out in all caps, but I end up deleting the one that was all caps and just left the last name and that's how I end up designing it. But I normally, my students know, I teach them to design with all lowercase, correct case, and then all uppercase, because you never know how you want to use something. And then each line, so we have the date and time, and then the baby stats there. All right, we're going to click here and ungroup. I'm going to make this super big just so that you guys can see it. You can always size it down later. So for the way that the design is, that, you know, on that particular one, there is no right or wrong in this. You can literally design this however you want. I'm going to take the 7 and place it here, take the 2022, group it, rotate it 90 degrees. And we're going to take the 7 and make that a little bit bigger. And then take February and stretch that out across both the 7 and the 2022. Group this, and you're now able to make that whatever color you want. Make this one a different color if you want. So now that part's done. Just that quick, just that easy. It's done. All right. Now for how I did this one, we're going to take this part here and move it up some. So I'm going to hold down shift, select my 3, and I'm going to align it to the middle. Bring it up some. Select here and group it. Shrink it down. Take my AM, group it together. Make my 9 bigger, move it over. My 38. I'm going to make it the same size as AM. So actually I'm going to start there first. So we're going to make the 38 the same kind of like size as the AM. And then we can make the 9 go across, will be the height from the top of here to the bottom. And again, with this one, you can make it whatever colors you would like for them to be. I'm going to group it together. All right. So for the weight and this part, how do I have that one? And there's no right or wrong as far as which order it goes in. You can do where you're writing it out, or you can do LBS. We're going to, again, ungroup it. Once you type it out, you're going to ungroup. If you're new to Silhouette Studio, I forgot that part because I already had it on the screen. To type out your text, you go to the A on the left-hand side, click on your screen, and start to type. Then you're going to fill it. I like to fill with color. That's just my personal preference. And then I like to turn off the line color. And then you can click on it and change the font to whatever font you want it to be. Okay. So that's how you start. That's how you do your text. All right. So I'm now going to take the word pounds, group that together. Ounces, group that together. I think that's how I did it. I don't remember. Okay, yeah. So then it's stacked. All right. So we're going to go pounds. We're going to put the 8. We're going to put ounces here. Let me make that just a little bit bigger. Make the 8 bigger. Make the 6 bigger. And that's it. We're going to group that. I'm not going to change the colors on it. I'm going to show you how to pick colors from your design. So that part's done. So this, of course, is how it types out. But on mine, it's not like that. We want it a little closer together so that it does not take up so much space. We're going to take the 1 and the 4, shrink them down together. All right. I'm going to move my 4 over some. Click on my 1. Hold down Shift. Click on here. Let's align it to the top. And then just bring that in some. Select it, group it, move it closer to the 19 inches, boom. And as far as the sizing of this, because I had a ruler here, I pretty much just went off of the ruler. This was a regular file, so I just sized it up to fit underneath the ruler. All right. Make sure that you guys do give this video a thumbs up if you have not done so already. Also, share. Is this not great information that should be shared out? How many times have you been in a group and people are just like, I can't understand Silhouette Studio. It's confusing to me. I just give up. This is the perfect video for them to watch and for you guys to help somebody else with. Share this video out. Let them know that the professor is on, showing how to design in Silhouette Studio and how it can be really, really easy to create custom designs just once you learn how to type things out and just simply move things around and resize them up. All right, so let's get back into this. That's me doing like all of those elements. I can shrink them down and arrange them afterwards. But for now, we're just going to leave all of these just like this. All right, we're going to group this one together. I'm going to work on the name at the top. So we're going to do text to path. Okay, text to path. This is a free way to be able to get the name to curve. Now, if you have Designer Edition Plus or Business Edition, you can do the warp tool and make it work as well. I'll show you guys that also. But I'm trying to make it very user-friendly, even if you have just the free version. So now text to path. Let's go here. You have to create a path for it to be able to follow. You're not going to really be able to do that from here. I mean, we have like a little curve, right? But we don't have like the full curve. That would be up there. We need to be able to get it in the middle. This is one of the things for edit points. It's really like one of the easier things to do. So we're going to make a duplicate, right? I am going to put a red outline on this, or it doesn't matter what color, but you need to have the outline because we're about to break path. I'm going to double click, and then right here, I'm going to move this one back to right there. I'm going to go break path. See, all the color goes away. That's why you have to put line color on it. I'm going to click on the other one that's right there in that crevice and delete path. Not delete point, break path. So I have 2 red dots. Click on it where you have the selection box, right click and release compound path. Now we have 2 boxes. Why? We've now separated the top from the bottom. We have that exact curve. We're going to grab our name. All right. I'm going to size it up. Bring it to the front. I just want to kind of see. I can probably make it just a little bit bigger. All right. Oops. Let's grab this. This can only be done in text mode. If you have release compound path, convert it to path, if it was an SVG, you cannot do that. Okay. You can't do this part. It has to be in text mode. If it's not in text mode, I'm going to show you how you can do it, but you have to have Designer Plus or Business, which you can get by clicking on the link in the description of this video that says helpful links, and purchase the Designer Plus or Business from one of those links, okay? Not regular Designer. It must be Designer Plus. So we're going to double click, and you're going to get the green box, the blue rectangle, and a little white circle. You're going to click on that circle, bring it down to the line. If it flips the other way, just push it up a little bit. Boom. Now it's on the right side. I like to give myself a little spacing, but we're going to do that afterwards. So I'm going to take this and push it up. Okay. And now I'm going to go to the A and add some character spacing. Grab my white circle and push it over some more. Boom, we're done. Click off, click back on the name, and convert to path. Or in my case, I want to move the E a little bit, so I'm going to ungroup. But you can just do convert to path if you're satisfied with it. Ungroup, click here, rotate it. I want to move this over just a little. All right, so I just wanted to move things around just a little bit. Select it all and group it. There's our text to path. Now, if you do not have, well, let's say it wasn't in text mode, right? Let's say you made a mistake and you converted to path, or you welded because you did not know about text mode. Now you want to go back and change something, right? We're going to do warp, okay? You can do it while it's in text mode, or it can be if we convert this to path. I'm going to pull this down here so I can see it. We're going to go to the warp tool, which is the one like right here, looks like a grid, and it's all kind of cuckoo crazy. It's the warp panel. We're going to go to the little cup and tell it to warp the shapes. It's going to go the opposite direction. Pull the bottom one out so that it flips the other way. I'm going to pull this up so I can kind of see, or I can pull this one down. Oh, I was almost spot on with that one. Yeah. All right. You can always move this around if you want to flatten it out. Oh, wait, let's go back to this one so we can flatten it out. Are you on it? Let's see. Oh, no, wrong thing. All right. So we can flatten it out by pulling it up. Okay. But once you have it where you want it, we're going to, all right. Why are we not? There we go. We're going to hit apply. There we go. Now it is in that curved shape. And if you want to move it around, you can. All right. And group. I'm going to make that white. And group these two together. All right. So there's that part. Now it's just a matter of putting it all together. I'm going to take, where are my, oh, I deleted my circles. That's okay. We're going to take this one. I'm going to take this one, place it here, make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to zoom in. Just give me a moment. Place this in the middle. Take my koala, right click and bring it to the front. If you want it on the other side, move it to the other side, or you can even flip it. Depending on which side you want it to be on, which image you're using. We're going to take this and right click, bring it to the front. Elements. Oh no, I need this piece and the last name Smith. Just bring that over here. All right, let's zoom back in over yonder. So I think we're gonna bring these to the front. I think I had like a butterfly here, the pacifier there. We can size it up, make it bigger if we want. We can move it somewhere else if we want, but I think I had it there. I want another butterfly. I'm going to come over here to my replicate tool, and I'm just going to mirror it to the left, right, doesn't matter which way you do it. And I think I had one that was like on one of the flower, like the leaves here or something like that. It can go to the top. You can put as many of them as you want. So we're going to go there. Let's say I'm okay with this. Select them all, group it together. All right. And now it's just a matter of like figuring out like your sizing and stuff. So this here, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it's pretty much the same height. I'm going to move it back over. Probably can make it a little bit bigger. Same thing with this one. It's just a matter of arranging it. Oh, and I'm almost forgot my little clock. So let me grab my clock. Where'd you go? Oh, those were the circles I created because these were green. So I want my clock to be a little bit bigger on the way that this one is set up. And that means my my time is going to be a little bit smaller. Things like this, there's no right or wrong. It's just in what looks good to you. And then take my February, place that there, or my date. So these colors are cuckoo crazy, right? Yes, they are. We're going to now create a color palette, which I could have done this. Uh-oh. I could have done this beforehand or afterwards. So we're going to use oh, come on. We're going to use our color palette, our fill panel to create our color chart, okay? And like so it has all of the colors within design, and then we can decide what colors we want to use from that. All right. Just give me a second. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? There we go. All right, I had to fix it. So we're going to create that. I'm going to make a box. I just fill it with any color. And then I like to make a couple duplicates. And then we're going to use our color dropper here. So we're going to go here and I'm going to sample different colors from within the design. All right. And I think I end up doing a version of like this yellow color. And once I have it, I like to go in and remove the line color because the colors look different when you take that red line off. Now we're going to just fill them in. Ungroup. And choose a color. If you have designer, edition, or above, you can use your properties dropper, which if you follow my mouse is right here. You can also access that by using the I key on your keyboard. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to hit I on my keyboard. See, that dropper lights up. I can then just select it and it will change. So just keep hitting I on your keyboard and then selecting a color from over here in the palette. Okay. I know my lines here, I want it to match the green from this. So we're just going to make that green. This one, let's choose this yellow, purple, and we're going to ungroup. Again, this part is totally up to you and how many colors you want to add. There is no right or wrong for this. Okay. And I showed you previously on just rotating the arms on here. And then we're going to put the last name, which where did it go? I don't know. I'm just going to type it out because I don't know where it went. SM. Click on that, convert to path, stretch it out. All when you want things to move proportionally, you always pull from the corner node. You do not do it from the sides because then you're going to distort it. So always pull from the end. And I'm going to take these, go back to my alignment tool, align it to the top. And this looks a little funky over there. So let's pull this down to like here and then align it to the bottom so that they line up. And I think let's just make them a little bit bigger, the leaves. And I kind of like it touching it too. I'm going to select them and then resize it because I think the last name is too big. And there we have it. Now you can go in and do a lot of like making sure that things are evenly spaced, but for the most part, as far as just understanding how to layer a lot of, a bunch of different things, this is how you create your custom design. So you will use other elements. You don't have to be the person that knows how to draw the koala and shade it in, all that stuff, but you can go and take those amazing elements and customize them. When you're doing it this way, no two designs will ever look exactly the same because each one of us have different creative thoughts and processes. Um, So the one, if you got it where it was $9, you definitely have to figure out which account that was. They don't offer that anymore. Like that was when they had that rolling sale. You have to figure out where that account went. If you end up canceling it previously, it is gone. You're going to have to do the $19 a month plan. All right. They haven't had that rolling sale in a good little minute. I'm going to take all of this middle piece, group that together. I'm going to just make sure that everything really is lined up. So we're going to center. Oh, so I was only off just a little bit, just a little. And then we're going to group the Smith. Just make sure that's lined up. And there we go. We're all even. Although I think I want this to be a little bit bigger. Although I've already done this, that's just me. I'm a perfectionist. I've already done this, yet I'm still trying to figure out, I see like little things. And it doesn't have to be at the top either. Let's say we wanted to put her name at the bottom. So we're going to bring this to the front. We can definitely put it at the bottom. That's a totally different look. And then maybe the surname, the last name at the top. I have a version of this where I have like baby girl, or it says like, I think it said baby girl Jackson. And when I used this before, because like I said, it's for a gender reveal. So if I wanted to take this, bring it to the front, and I'm going to put it here for baby and then like her name. There is no right or wrong in arranging this, guys. You can make this any way you want. Okay. Let's see. We can also take it. I'm going to take this one, make her and her oh so cute self, and place her right in there. Maybe even put. All right, so we're going to move the Smith. I think I want to kind of cover up the flowers a little bit. So it's behind it. And now I can put the stats. We're going to ungroup this. And I can rearrange these stats. I can have them go straight across. And because everything else is kind of stacked, I think I would probably switch these two, since there is an icon there, put some separation between the icons. So we're going to go there. We'll put this here. And then we'll make this stacked. So I'm going to put that to the top. 19 and 1/4. And here is where instead of IN, I might use the actual word inches so that it's stacked. And it doesn't have, like, the IN doesn't have to be super, super big. I'm not going to worry about changing the colors, but for this, I definitely would have changed the colors. And we can still even use we're going to ungroup. I'm going to take a few of these, group it together. So if you wanted to put separation in between it, you could. So again, possibilities, endless. If you wanted to put the stats going around it, you can do that. No right or wrong because you are the artist. All right. Let's see. Yep. Possibilities are endless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I saw a super chat. Thank you so much, Kim Davis, for your either super chat or super sticker on StreamYard. It doesn't tell me which one it is, but I thank you so very much for the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. This video is perfect timing for me. I'm working on several baby blankets. Yay! The ruler was a part of a stat. So I got it. There is a file that I got from designbundles.net that was like a baby stat, but they have a lot of them on Creative Fabrica, or you can easily, like, that's something that can easily be made from scratch. But sometimes it's better just to find elements and then use those, and it's layers, so you can change the colors on it. It has an outside part and inside. So we're going to ungroup and see, I can change this part, and then it has the offset to be able to change. All right. I need to do a cow one. No, you can do a cow one and then come over to our Facebook groups, either Silhouholics Anonymous, Silhouette Health, or Honestly Speaking 365 Sublimation, and show us the amazing cow design that you did. Whether it is one, I think I saw some on her site, or choose a different cow. I would love to see your variations of this. So I'm going to put that one on you to create an amazing cow one. And then let me see. Okay. So I can go, yes. Y'all know that's my favorite line. Dawn, you know I love me some elephants. I can't wait to see it. You know I love me some. That's my favorite animal. All right. So hopefully you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this. Again, if you have, give this video a thumbs up. I was going to show you the clock, but I'll do that as a separate video. It's already shut down to me. I was going to show you, like, if you can tell which one was my clock and which one was it, but I forgot that it shut down on me. So I'll have to redo that again, and I'll share with you guys and do a different video, not tonight, on how you can create these elements yourself if you don't want to consistently buy files. It's shapes. And I'm going to challenge those who are in my doctorate program, right? I want you to look at this clock and then go to our exclusive Facebook group and tell me how many shapes were used. Bonus if you can recreate this yourself, or at least write. I'm going to make a post and I'm going to put this picture and comment under it and let me know which shapes were used to create this. Hint, hint for this one, it's in flexi shapes. All right. And I can't wait to see you guys' answer. And then I'm going to share with you guys how you can make this type of clock yourself. Okay. Yes, someone said that it was like 90% off or something like that this month. So let's see. I'm going to go here. Let's just click on here. Oh, I'm logged in, so it's not going to show me the sale prices. I'm going to have to log out in order to see them. Yeah, I'm going to have to log out. But someone said that there is a sale, but I can't see it because I'm logged in. I can download to my heart content, to my heart is content, so I don't see those prices. If you are in, so for anyone else, join my Facebook group. The link is in the description of the video. So you can join my Facebook group, Silhouettes Anonymous Silhouette Help. Honestly speaking, 365 sublimation. If you're going to do something with sublimation when it comes to this, if you are a member of my academy, of my program, and you want to post it in the exclusive group, you can do that as well. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Oh no. Oh yeah, that one. That's how it always is. But I thought someone said they were having like a deal or a sale on like individuals. Now, if you want to do the membership, yes. If you click on the link that's in the description, I mean, if you click on the link that's in the description, you go to Creative Fabrica. That deal is embedded in that link. So you have to go through that to for me to get credit for, but you'll still get the same deal. If you've had a deal previously, they may not offer that, you may not be able to do the $1, but you should be able to still get it for $19 a month. But yes, that first month you can get it for $1 and just go crazy. There's all sorts of things on Creative Fabrica, from files to fonts to fonts, graphics, backgrounds, embroidery files. There's even Photoshop effects and overlays. I love the overlays within Creative Fabrica. I did a whole video showing they have effects files, they have overlay files, and I did a video showing you guys that it was on maybe this time, maybe last year, because I used some Easter stuff. So maybe like a few months. But there's grunge effects, there's all sorts of overlays. We're about to come up on grad stuff. They have a lot of graduation stuff. Some more overlays. Now, these will normally be like for blend modes for Photoshop, Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, Illustrator, things like that. But ones that are PNGs, you can use them in Silhouette Studio. I kind of like this one. Download. Confetti. These are normally, so this one says confetti overlays and Photoshop brushes. These are normally PNG files. These sky overlays. These are great for memorials, great for memorial designs. All these different variations of skies are awesome, 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 awesome for memorial designs. Actually, I might want to get that one too. I'm gonna be like Dawn and going down the rabbit hole of downloading a bunch of stuff. I already have this one, the bubbles. I have that one. This one is a mermaid tail overlay so that you can put it on top of just someone's image. So with babies, they don't always have, the baby's like this, but then you make the baby look like a mermaid. So it's PNG overlays. So super, super, and they have some sparkles and things. So super, super cool. I love Creative Fabrica. There's so much on this site. So definitely check it out. Use the link in the description. If you just click on the one that's for the koala, it'll take you there and you can see everything that they have on the site. All right. She says, now I want some overlays to prepare for class you'll be doing. Yep. Do you want number of actual shapes or how many different shapes? How many different shapes is it made up of? And if you can name them, it's even better. All right. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be incredible. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you have not done so already. Subscribe if you're watching from Facebook. Head on over to our YouTube and make sure that you subscribe over there as well. There will be times where I'll do a video on YouTube and it won't be on Facebook. So you want to be able to connect with me on all social media platforms and join my Facebook groups. Oh, I almost forgot. We are the home of the Change the Game Sublimation paper. We are the home of Honestly Speaking, or HS Inc. 365. You can get all of our products at hsinc365.com. Again, that is hsinc365.com, or you can go shop.hsinc365.com. Both will take you to the same site. We have Summation ink, pigment ink, cartridges for the old workforces, the new workforces. We have non-staining heat tape. We have chip resetters if you have the old workforces. Right now, we have the Formula B. Watch that video. It's still amazing as far as color. We offer fast dry and tacky paper. Gone are the days of having to sublimate at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. With our paper, you can sublimate as low as 365 for 30 seconds for most substrates. I mean, I'm talking keychains to metal, all sorts of things. I don't really change my Hottronics from 365 and 30 seconds. Acrylic keychains, you can go as low as 312. Our ink, our paper, it's amazing. Check us out today. We do have a sample pack if you want to try it out first. I promise you, you're going to love it. All right. Again, that is hsinc365.com. All right. This time, it's see you later for real. All right, guys. Peace.